There are no exercises that have magic power to turn you into Ed Cohn or Ronnie Coleman.
What's up? 筋肉翻訳です。さあ今日はみんながやるべき種目はあるのかないのか見ていきましょう。ビッグ3などベーシックな筋トレ種目はいくつかあります。でもやるべき必須な種目ってあるのでしょうか？そんな疑問についてクリスチャンさんが話をしてくれています。どんなことをすべきなのでしょうか？早速見ていきましょう。どうぞ。
Are there any mandatory exercises that everybody should be doing? No. See you next capsule, guys. Seriously. Really, there are no mandatory exercises. I mean, just because you don't deadlift, you're not going to hell, even though everybody likes to brag, oh, the deadlift is the best movement. It doesn't matter, right? What you need, though, is to train all the basic movement patterns, like the squat, the hinge, the press, vertical, horizontal, the pull, vertical, horizontal, and some form of unilateral lower body exercises or carry. Now, provided that you are training these movement patterns, you don't have to do a specific movement. There are no exercises that have magic power to turn you into Ed Cohn or Ronnie Coleman. Like for example, I don't remember the last time I did a back squat. I did Frankenstein squats from pins. Right now I'm doing Zercher squats. I did front squats. I haven't done a back squat in a while, probably 10 months. You know what? I didn't die of cancer. I'm still training the movement pattern. I haven't done a regular deadlift from the floor in about the same amount of time. But I've trained the upper back deadlift. I've trained the Romanian deadlift. I've done pin pulls. I've done sumo deadlifts. Well, technically a sumo deadlift is not a hip hinge, so it doesn't really count. But I've done plenty of variation of the hip hinge. I haven't done a flat bench press in a while either, because it hurts my shoulder. So I've done close grip bench press. I've done bench press from pins. I've done floor presses, incline presses, dumbbell presses. You know what? I'm still here. So there really is no mandatory movement. There are mandatory movement patterns. That's what's important. If you train all the movement patterns, you will be just fine, even if you're skipping some exercises. Now, that having said, well, you know what? Some people are judgmental. I hate people who judge people. And of course, I am aware of how ridiculous it sounds because I'm judging people who judge. But let's just go on with it, right? So, you know, some people might not like to train the squatting pattern. You know what? That's fine. They will not get maximum results, but for them, they will get the results they want. They might not want 3 trunk legs. That's fine. Who are you to judge? Are you running a marathon? No, well, someone who's running a marathon might judge you for not trying it. When it comes down to it, training is an individual battle. So you can't judge anybody. You don't know what's in their head. And if they're training, you know what? It's better than doing nothing. Right. Well, he's doing everything on a Smith machine. Well, you know what? It's better than not doing anything. Right? So really, you're not in that person's place. Now, when it comes to yourself, then if you want to optimize your training, I do recommend that you train all the basic movement patterns. Doesn't mean that you have to do a specific exercise. So that is my view on are there any mandatory exercises. As I said, the answer is no.
さあ、いかがでしたでしょうか？必須な種目はない。でも動作の形をトレーニングすると最大の結果を得ることができるとのことでした。それぞれの目的に必要なことをすればいいということですね。途中で出てきたフランケンシュタインスクワット、ザーチャースクワットの写真も貼っておきます。自分の目的に合った種目選びができるようにいろんな種目、そして特徴を知っておきましょう。みんなの好きな動作の形は何ですか？コメント欄で教えてください。僕は最近スクワットの重心を大事にしていてスクワット動作が好きになってきました。最後まで見ていただいてありがとうございます。感想や動画のリクエスト、 チャンネル登録お待ちしてます。ではまた。
I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're